What's up, gamers? GamerDad here. This is a guide to help you complete all of the Week 5 weekly quests. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. So, first quest, use D-launchers. If you haven't come across these yet, as you can see by the map there's a ton of these around. Any of these will work. However, I recommend that you come to this one here just outside of Cloudy Condos. This is because there's another challenge where you're going to land at Cloudy Condos, so you can actually do this challenge, and then you can move on to the second challenge once you get this one complete. Note that you can use the exact same D-launcher more than one time if you'd like to. And the reason why I like this particular location, in addition to the fact that it's at Cloudy and there's another challenge here, is it's on the edge of the POI, so less people are going to be landing here right off the battle bus. So come here, here's a D-launcher. It's going to launch you back like this. Now, I definitely recognize that you could have looked for, and you may have actually been landing near another D-launcher, and you could have kind of just rocketed all over. But I really was just trying to keep, a strategy and my focus here, so I just figured, what the heck, it's easier. I'm still on the edge of the POI. I don't want to encounter too many people. I haven't even collected a weapon at this point, so that's why I decided to just keep going back to the same one here. So that challenge is complete. Now on to the next one. For this challenge, you need to visit Cloudy Condos, then Reality Tree in a single match. So that's why I suggested for the first one, if you use the D-launchers at Cloudy, you'll be here already. If you have done these challenges in another order, then just come over here to Cloudy Condos. Now, I definitely recommend that you land at the same areas I just showed you before. This used to be a gas station, and you used to be pretty much assured to find a vehicle here. Now, I came here and I quickly looked. There was no vehicle there. In the first challenge, you can see that there was. Now, I looked around. I couldn't find another vehicle, which is quite disappointing. And if there was one, I missed it. Regardless, if you don't find a vehicle here or you run into trouble and have to bail, as long as you've been here, you get part 1 done. You can use one of these launchers and head over to Chonkers Speedway and pick up one of these cars. And then you're just going to drive along the main road over to Reality Tree. You can definitely drive straight across the map going up and down and all around a bunch of obstacles, but that just seemed like a pain in the butt. So otherwise, just get in the car and drive here. Once you get near the POI, the challenge will be complete. There's multiple things here. If you had a grapple glove, you could fly across real quick. You could have used rifts. I mean, there's numerous strategies. Ride on an animal. But I figured keep it simple. I basically have to come up with a strategy. If it doesn't work, I have to improvise on the spot. So next up, gain health or shields by bouncing on Bouncy Slurpshrooms while chromed. So I like coming to Reality Tree for this. That's because I know there's Bouncy Slurpshrooms here, and I know that this area is chromed out, so I'm going to be able to get some chrome. So come here off the battle bus. There's often some Bouncy Slurpshrooms just over to the left there on the bridge that heads out of this area. However, we have to get chromed first, so I like coming right here, and you can see the area is chromed out, and right there was the Bouncy Slurpshroom, right there. I've just kind of seen it at the bottom of my view there. Now, there's a few ways to get Chrome Splash, of course. You can buy it from on the Driftwood from Blackbeard, or sorry, I should say Blackheart. But you can also destroy objects that are chromed or in chrome areas and get it. So those items there did not give me Chrome Splash. However, trees are pretty good for giving out Chrome Splash. So there you can see I got this Chrome Splash. I Chrome Splash myself. Now I'm chromed, and then I jump off the Bouncy Slurpshroom that was there, and boom, challenge is complete. This one is super, super easy. And there's also other challenges here as well. So now that you've come here, you can work on your eliminate opponents one. So next up, I'm going to show you collect bars to spend this in the same match. So you need to get 100 bars. So the easiest way to do this is find 2 keys and then go find a high security vault. That means it needs 2 keys to unlock it. You'll see them on the map once you've got the keys in your inventory. This one is located at just north of Cloudy Condos. And the best part about this, there's a safe inside. And when you open up a safe, you get like 150 gold. So that is the easiest way to do this challenge. If you want to do it the hard way, you can grind it out and come to a POI like Lustrous Lagoon, where there's quite a few chests and there's going to be a few beds, which you should be able to destroy and collect some gold. Sometimes there's safes here as well, but I'll tell you what, I tried out this strategy, and I did stick with it for this particular challenge, but it was way more difficult, and I think it took me almost 20 minutes of gameplay before I actually completed it. The chests were not churning out gold like they usually do. Often you'll get like 9 gold out of a chest, and you know, usually it's like 1 and 2, 1 and 3 chests. I was just searching chest after chest after chest, and it just did not work out. There I found a bed. So I actually expected to be able to get 100 gold here. I did not. I had to fly across the map. We were getting near the end game, so the area was very limited. It was a royal pain to find the rest of the gold. Once I finally got the gold, you're on to spend that gold within the same match. I had to come into the storm to actually spend the gold, so I came over here to Fort Jonesy. A vending machine is a great place to spend the gold really fast. Or you could upgrade a weapon, or you could hire an NPC. Lots of ways to spend that gold, and you just have to spend 100, but recommend going the vault route for sure, and then going to a vending machine. Next up, eliminate opponents at Reality Tree or Herald Sanctum. So if you did the bouncing on the Slurpshrooms, then you could do this one. Otherwise, if you've done them in a different order, head over to Reality Tree. Now, any strategy you want to use here to get some good loot, you want to get some weapons and ammo. With the recent update to this POI, there's actually quite a bit of loot, ground loot that is. And there's also some chests just all over these chrome structures here. And all you're going to do, and hopefully you've got a headset, I love my PS5 Pulse headset for this, is that it's very easy if you hear anyone around you. The moment you hear them, you're trying to just source where they are, and you can look on the compass there. It'll highlight in red when there's people around that might be shooting. But in this case, I heard that person there. I now see them, sacrificed a bit of health to jump after them. Catch them off guard, boom, boom. One elimination down. And then just continue around the POI. If you hear anyone, head for them and go and try and take them out. So in this case, I heard another person, track them down. I can tell they're below me. Here we go. No messing around. Not trying to be fancy, just trying to get my elimination. So there's another challenge complete, and on to the next one. So next up, we have to deal damage to opponents with an assault rifle, a shotgun, and an SMG in a single match. Note, deal damage, not eliminations. I forgot about that. And I just went for limbs, but that's okay. So come to a location like Chrome Jam. I like Chrome Jam because a fair bit of people land here off the battle bus, but I also find that it's not as hot, and the people themselves aren't quite as sweaty that start here. So, you know, that's not always the case, but land, as you can see, get yourself a shotgun, land at a place where you think there's going to be a chest. So in this case, I end up pulling that chest there. I've now got a shotgun, and I've got an AR. Can't hurt to get some extra ammo. I can hear someone landing nearby at this point. And once I hear them hit the ground, I'm basically going after them to get my first bit of damage. But you could really, here's this good strategy that you could use, but it's risky, is that you could nail one shot with a shotgun. Don't kill the person and quickly switch over to either your SMG or AR. However, that's risky and you might take damage and you might get eliminated. So I just focused on eliminating each person with the weapon, just as a safe strategy. So here we go, I opened up one more chest, and so 2 chests later, I've got all 3 weapons that are required. And then the nice thing is, because it's off the battle bus, there's lots of people here. Here I've got my AR out. I only need to hit the person once there. And now I've just got my third victim right here. Switch to my SMG. Bam. Get the rest of that damage. And now the challenge is complete. This one's pretty easy if you come to a busy POI. If you wanted a busier POI, you can go to Rocky Reels, but like I say, it's a sweatier place, and you're going to have a little bit more trouble. Next, deal damage to opponents from above. So this is simple again. You just need to deal 500 damage to opponents from above. So, again, I'm going to come back to Chrome Jam Junction. 2 reasons. A couple people will land here every match. There's tons of loot, and there's lots of places where you can be above other people, get a good line of sight, and, you know, get loot quickly. So as you can see, I land here off the battle bus. I've already got some ammo. I've already got a bit of shields, and I've got 2 weapons. So while I'm using this shield here, or this large shield pot, I'm looking around, and I've already heard somebody. And really, that's one thing that's important in Fortnite, is being aware and listening to your surroundings and looking around a lot. Just, you know, it really helps. So I see this person here. The key is just make sure you're above them. You can build a structure or just stand on something. It really doesn't matter as long as you're above the person. So that person's down. That's 100 damage. So I did fully take down everybody here, but in this particular match, there actually weren't many people here. You could get on a structure and look around, but I basically booted up into a second match, and I came to Rocky Reels. This is a lot hotter. There's tons of people that land here. It's just a little more competition and a little harsher when you're trying to complete a challenge. But land here, got one weapon there. Gonna go around until I get another weapon, and then just get on the rooftop of one of these buildings. If you see someone, go after them. So I picked that person off. I see where they're going. Just get on top of this umbrella, track them down, eliminate them, boom. And again, there's probably 3 to 5 or even more people that land here every match. So it's really a pretty good place to do this challenge. And so I've heard somebody else. I'm really just tracking them now with my ears. I can hear them moving around in this building. There you go. Nail that last bit of damage, and that challenge is now complete. That is all the Week 5 weekly quest challenges completed. I do hope that you found the guide useful. Please drop a like, leave me a comment, and if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. I really appreciate it. Have a great day, and until the next video, this is GamerDad.